Hello, my name is Cynthia and I'm Megan's friend, and I'm going to do the dreadlock tag video. So here we're going to start.
Okay, number one. Do you remember the specific moment you decided you were going to dread your hair? Where were you and how did you feel?
Well, I don't remember the exact moment that I decided I wanted to get this done, but the first time was, I don't really remember, but this recent time, I remember I was living at my old house with my boyfriend, and the moment I realized I wanted to get this done, it was very relieving. It was something I felt like I had fought for many years, and I had finally decided, this was right, and it was very comforting.
Okay. What method did you use to start your dreadlocks?
Well, for this method, I decided to go ahead and do the neglect method for like a couple of weeks, and that would just allow it to be able to section itself. And then by letting it section out itself, we would go in and back comb it. And so Megan and a couple other people helped to back comb it, but mostly Megan. And yeah, and that helps to, accelerate the tightening process. And the sectioning, I think, just really, like, the neglect method really just helped to, reduce some of that drama that a lot of people get.
Okay. How old are your dreadlocks?
In 2 days, my dreads will be 6 months old, so they're pretty new.
Okay, 6 months.
Yeah.
What's the length of your longest dread and your shortest?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's about that long. Yeah.
What was your shortest one?
Shortest one?
Ones up here or something?
Yeah, maybe like, well, this one's pretty short.
Yeah.
But they're all kind of like the same length, so.
Okay. Do you have any dreads that are especially unique, strange, or awesome? Which are your favorite ones?
Well, as for
your Fatty McFatterson.
My Fatty McFatterson, this was originally by my friend Brittany. She had the original Fatty McFatterson, and so when she got rid of her dreads, that was one of the ones that she let me hold on to. So I decided to make Fatty McFatterson 2, and then so one day be able to attach them. Yeah. So this is that one, which is that, and then there's just some really weird loopy ones back here too, but that's my most unique one.
Okay. What shampoo or other products do you use in your dreads?
I know this sounds very, like, cliche, but I like to use the Dr. Bronner's liquid soap. I've been using it for several years now, and I actually found out about it on my own, so that's kind of cool. But I just find it helps to, remove the excess dirt, but, like, still leave the hair at nice levels, and yeah, it's awesome.
I skipped one. How many dreads do you have currently, and is that the same number you started with?
No, actually, when I first started them, it was crazy. I had like 101 dreads, and it was ridiculous, and now they're starting to combine together, and so now it's down to like 87, but I think it's going to go down even more, so we'll see how it goes.
How often do you wash your dreads?
Usually once a week or like every other week, so.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
Do you do any regular maintenance to your dreads?
Not really. I just, whenever I'm bored, I just kind of like go in my hair and just feel for the roots and see if there's any kind of hairs that are hanging out that, need to be separated. So I do that like once every couple of days, and then usually that's when I find out if any of them are combining or not, and if that's the case, then I just put a bead in them just to be able to keep track of where they are, and then when I have some extra time on my hands, try to felt them together, but on a regular basis, no, I don't do much maintenance.
What are your favorite beads or other decorations?
Well, I'm kind of trying to keep it very plain right now because they're still maturing and stuff. And not only that, but I have to, look kind of nice for the job I have. So Right now I just have like some plain dark brown beads. I'm trying to find some.
There's one.
Yeah, just see like that, just like a plain round bead. It's just blends in easy. So
If your dreads had their own personal motto, what would it be?
if my dreads had their own personal motto, it would be, I'm all natural. I'm just being myself.
If you could start a new set of dreads, would you do anything differently?
If I had to do a new set of dreads, I don't think I would. I think I did them very well this time, and I'm very happy.
Was there anything else unique about your appearance other than dreadlocks, tattoos, piercings?
Other than my dreads, what would make me unique is, well, I got a chipped tooth. It's hard to see, but it's just a little chip right there in the corner. And then, can you see it?
Tattoo, yeah.
It's a ohm symbol. And then from high school, and I plan to go ahead and modify that and change it into a flower and have like duplicates and just kind of trail it along the back with like some vines and stuff like that, and just to help represent, you know, growing into something with better intentions, I guess you could say. But other than that, not much really.
How many people do you know personally with dreadlocks?
I know quite a few, ones that I keep in contact with still, not as much, probably about half a dozen that I can, you know, talk to immediately, and then another, like, half a dozen or so, I don't, you know, just life happened, so.
Does Faye still have her dreads?
Yeah, I think.
Have any employers turned you down for having dreads, or any wanted you because of your dreads?
Well, I found that, dreads doesn't really have anything to do with, you know, like, career-wise for me. It's all in how you carry yourself. But I have found that with certain jobs, after you land the job, you know, people say you want to make sure you become comfortable there and work there for a while and prove yourself before you get this hairstyle. But I found that a lot of people actually get upset when that happens because you're changing. You know, when somebody hires you, they want you to be the same person the whole time. So when you do something like that, it can kind of throw them off, and you know, they see that as unpredictable, kind of like irresponsible behavior. So at my previous job, I got dreads, which are these right here, and they associated that with negative stereotypes, and in that case, yes, I was let go, but, you know, I found a better job now that I make twice as much money for half the amount of work, and I'm actually treated with respect, and they don't even look at my hair. So, you know, letting go of that other place was kind of worth it, I think. So you just gotta be yourself, and, you know, things will happen accordingly as long as you're, you know, responsible about it.
What's the weirdest question you've gotten about your dreads? Dumbest, funniest, and most common?
So what is it?
The weirdest question you've gotten about your dreads, or most common?
Most common questions I've had are like, do you wash your hair? Or I think that's pretty much it. Like, do you wash your hair? Like, yeah, of course I wash my hair. It's hair, you know? And, like, how do you wash it is another one. And you're like, well, with soap and water. I mean, it's not much different. The weirdest question, I can't think of anything right now.
Dumbest, funniest.
The funniest question, I don't know. Oh, I've had someone. No, I don't think so. No, I can't think of anything right now.
Okay. Have you ever had a freak accident or embarrassing moment involving your dreads?
A freak accident? No, I just gotta make sure to watch out, like when I'm eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually, as far as weird questions, actually there was one instance where it was really weird. During the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, we were lined up to go into the theaters, and there was these high school chicks, like, standing in front of us, and this one girl, she, like, turns to me, and she's like, "Oh my God, are you dressed up for the movie? Is that a costume?" And I'm like, no, this is my real hair. And she just, like, immediately shuts up and turns around, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, do people really think I love movies that much that I would do that? Like, I don't know. It was a awkward situation, but yeah, that was my weird experience.
Okay, do you have any dreaded role models? If so, who?
Well, I know this also sounds kind of cliche, but Bob Marley's pretty awesome. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, there's a couple cool people I could say, like a couple people who have cool looking dreads, but nobody really in particular.
Okay, this pertains to you because you don't go on YouTube, but what dreaded YouTubers could you see yourself hanging out with in real life? Me.
Yeah, Megan, because I don't really go on YouTube, so yeah.
Who are you gonna tag? Everyone watching this.
Yeah.
Do it.
Totally. Yep, that's it.
Any closing remarks?
About
your dreadlocks. Anything else you want to say about your dreadlocks?
Anything else I want to say? Just be yourself. And don't be afraid to be yourself. That's all I gotta say, because otherwise you're not gonna be happy, you know? Just, ultimately, you just can't think about what other people think in these kind of terms as far as who you are, you know? So, yep, that's all I gotta say.